So let's settle down. Let's be comfortable in our seats. And soon I will hand over to Dilara. She will be your breathwork journey, your breathwalk space holder, trip sitter during your breathwork. And enjoy. And this is also a nice moment. You have had a lot of inputs today. Now you have time to a little bit unwind and then slowly head over to the conference venue, which starts at 5 p.m. So we will finish here and then we will all walk over, whoever is attending the conference, across the street. So I hand over to Dilara.
Yeah, hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. I assume all of you are interested in altered states of consciousness. And one way to explore these states is by using our breath. So I will be your space holder for today. We will do a very short breathwork cycle or breathwork session, just 20 minutes. Usually a breathwork session goes between 90 minutes and 120 minutes with preparation and integration. So we don't have this time for today, but nevertheless, it can be a quite deep and intense experience. So I hope all of you have read the information laid out and signed if you want to join. But still, just a quick summarize. If you don't feel very good today, mentally, physically, don't force yourself too much, because we will start with an activation phase where we will activate your whole system by using soft voluntarily hyperventilation. So that's why the information. And if you are pregnant, if you are injured, suffer from panic attacks, for example, don't go in this activation phase, please. That's very important for me and for yourself and for your safety. So it's not the perfect setting, actually, because I want to ask you if you can just go into the middle of, if there are any places on the sides, just make sure that you sit in the middle of the row and not in the side, if there's place. And if you want, you can even sit on the floor if you feel safer on the ground, as you want. Yeah, that's also a good idea. If you want to just, you feel free, you can use the room. Sure. So, is this micro working? Yeah, okay. So, what is expecting you? In best case, a beautiful journey to your inner self. It can happen a lot. It can happen nothing but deep rest, a meditative state. You might be triggered by your neighbors. You might be triggered by the music, by my voice. Just use this, be aware of it, accept it, and connect yourself with your breath again. Maybe you have heard about holotropic breath, or by Stanislav Grof, or by Rüdiger Dahlke, the verbundene Atmung, connected breath. We will use the conscious connected breath today. So that's a very simple technique. That's a very simple technique. Actually, there are no rules, but one. Always connect your inhalation with your exhalation. In our normal breath, we always have breaks between inhalation and exhalation. And in this session, we connect the inhalation with the exhalation. We will practice this, no worries. And if something like tingling in the limbs occurs, or even it will it's unlikely to happen, but it can come to cramps. We call it paw position or something like Pfötchenstellung. This is because of the increased exhalation, your CO2 level in the blood decreases, and that leads to temporary calcium deficiency, and that leads in turn to cramps. But that's not dangerous. I don't want to make you feel unsafe. You can just, if you feel some tingling and it's very uncomfortable, you just slower down your breath, your breathing. Okay, so first we want to practice the connected breath. I would ask you to close your eyes, please, if you are ready. And usually we have breaks. Now we want to have a good deep inhalation and exhalation without break. You can do this. You can choose if mouth or nose. In the activation phase, you can use your mouth. It's easier. Don't force yourself. It should be a relaxed flow. It's not. No, we want to have it in a relaxed way. So just let it flow. It should be a relaxed, good flow. Okay. You can use mouth or nose. That looks very good. Okay. So with the next inhalation, I ask you to hold your breath and tense your whole body, every muscle you can find, for 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. And now, we gently start with the session. Always remember this one rule. This one rule, connect your inhalation with your exhalation. Feel your feet on the ground. Direct your attention inwards and let the breath flow. Stay connected with your breath. So now we will enter the activation phase. Stay connected with your breath and let yourself be guided by the rhythm of the music. Prepare yourself. Stay connected. We want to stay in this stress for this moment to go deeper in the next phase. It shouldn't be relaxing in this phase. Give yourself a quick rest. Calm down a little bit. And prepare yourself for the next activation phase. Nice, deep, juicy inhalations and exhalations. And make yourself ready power. The last phase. Final. Slowly come back. Bring movement in your fingers and toes. Be aware of your body, the present now. If you are ready, you can open your eyes and bring movement in your body. What feels good now? Maybe you want to shake, maybe you want to stretch, laugh. Whatever feels good now. Welcome back. And normally, in the breathwork session, we sit in a cycle and share if anyone wants to share something. We are a lot of people today. But if you want to share something, not in the big group, but experienced anything you want to share or get an advice or anything, you can contact me if you want. And also, I give a group breathwork session on the 7th of October, which goes a bit longer, 90 to 120 minutes, as I said. So if you want to experience the full breathwork session, then you can come to the group. It's a more familiar setting, and yeah, experience the full session. Thank you for joining, and have a nice conference.